Well guys, it's that time of the year again, so it's time for some Christmas questing. Okay, this year you can start your quest at the Grand Exchange. You'll also notice that there's a big cracker up there, so as you gain experience and skills, you can also gain paper that wrap the cracker in. As you can see, there's a multitude of rewards in the cracker. There's some override tokens, some generic Christmassy sort of stuff, and then some just average stuff like skill lamps and stuff like that. So gain paper by training your skills normally, and you come and add the paper to the cracker. It gets opened once a day, I believe, and you can get any one of these reward items out of it. Now, as for the Christmas quest, if you head right up to the far north of the GE, you'll find this portal to the land of snow, and that's where you'll begin your quest. So let's have a look at what's involved in the quest. Now, upon arriving, you will notice Violet standing outside of another portal. Have a quick chat to Violet, and she will not be scared of the wolves or anything like that, and she will run off into the land of snow, and you're going to follow her. Just before you do run off, you will get a quest confirmation dialogue, so you can just either accept the quest, and that's why you're here watching this video, because you want to know what to do, or you can just not right now and come watch the video later, I guess. But yeah, you know how it works. Alright, once you enter the land of snow, you will get a nice little surprise. You get knocked off your feet by a snowball. Violet seems to be a good shot. Okay, so now to get the Violet at the top of the hill, you will have to do a little mini game type thing, and where you will avoid snowballs rolling down the hill at you. So don't panic if you're laggy and they keep hitting you. You can opt for the easier option where they slow down, and if you slow them down and they still keep hitting you because of lag or FPS or whatever you want to call it, ping, then they eventually will just stop for you. Once you get to the top, have another chat with Violet, who's going to laugh at you because she's been throwing snow in your face, and then she will run off. Once she runs off, you're going to go after her because you're a caring citizen and there could be bears or monsters in the woods. Then you will come across a cabin. Once you get to that cabin, you can go and knock on the door, or you can interact with the yellow snow on the ground. Now, we all know what yellow snow usually means, so why not have an interact with it? I'm going to let you guys see what the result to that one is. But once you're done having a look outside, go knock on the door, use a couple of different options, and they will invite you in out of the cold. Now, here you're going to go through a couple of dialogues as to who these people are and where Violet is. You're going to learn something new about Violet, and then your quest will begin where Violet will ask you to find some different items around her room. Now, this is pretty easy and basic and forward, and it really doesn't take much time at all. So once you've done this, you go back out to the main room. You'll have a chat to the two Yetis in the main room, and you will start your journey, and then you will come across some puzzles. Now, the first puzzle you're going to come across is going to have some maple trees. It's going to have a bucket. There's some bushes with some fireflies in it, and you have to try and work out how to use all these items to light the path that you're going down, because Violet is scared of the dark path. So I'm going to let you guys sort most of that one out, but I'm going to tell you that you need to repeat actions twice at one point, and you need to ask the Yeti for something that he's got. And that's the only part that you should get stuck on. The rest of it's pretty easy. The next thing you'll come across is not, I wouldn't even classify it as a puzzle. It's just a little bit of an interactive thing where you can throw snowballs in the form of heads at Yetis, and hopefully they land on their shoulder. So all you gotta do is point and click, and Violet throws snowballs. Have fun with this one. Okay, at the ice crossing, the object at the ice crossing is to find yourself some top hats, some charcoal, some carrots, and some branches, and use the piles of snow in front of where you guys are standing to make snowmen, so that Violet can yell at them and cause extra snow to go across the ice and make it freeze the ice a bit thicker so that you can walk on it safely, because the ice is all cracked. Pretty straightforward, not hard at all. Now, in the next puzzle, the object is to obtain this barrel that's over here in the water, which is just the right size for Violet to sit in, and because she's too small to go on the ice, you're going to put her in the barrel, and you're going to slide across the ice with her in to set obstacles to stop you from going too far. And it's like in Dungeoneering when you use the ice floors and you've got to get around to the switches, the pads, same sort of thing, and this is the solution I took anyway. As you can see, it's not overly hard. I did mess it up once or twice, but it's not hard to get it back to being the way it should be. So on with the next part. So your objective for this one will be to find components to build that sleigh out of. So it's just another area, so you can just hunt around the area, find things that are usually flashing, like sparkling like that. And you just look around, find the components that you could build the sleigh out of, build the sleigh, and then just go on with the dialogue, with talking to one of them again. Now once you got that sorted, you're pretty much done. You're just going to head into town, watch a few little cutscenes, and you're pretty much right to go. So I'm going to cut it here and not spoil it for you guys, and you guys can watch the rest when you do it yourselves. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.